Dear Miss Me, I'm going through something unspeakable for years now. I'm a young man in my late 20s. I grew up in a poor family where every day was a struggle to make ends meet. I'm the first of a family of seven. I remember the countless times my parents would remind me that I was the oldest and that I had to set a good example for my younger siblings. Miss me, a lot was happening in my life. I used to play football a lot. One day after a football game, I saw this woman with a faulty car. She looked stranded. The good in me decided to help her. I was able to get her the help she needed. She was very grateful and even took my number. One Sunday morning, I got a call from her. She said she was back in the neighborhood and was hoping to see me. We agreed on a place to meet. I met her around noon and we ate and had a very long conversation, which was mostly about me. I also got to know her a little and she was also willing to help me find a stable job. Miss Me. At that point, I was very hopeful. She promised to give me a call when she finds a job for me. In a week time, her call came, and indeed, she said she has a job for me that will help me make a living and support my family. Miss Me, I was so happy. She asked me to meet her again to discuss the details of the job and even suggested that if I had nothing doing, I can come over to her place. And I agreed. It was my first time going to her place, so I was a bit nervous. I finally got there, and to my surprise, she was filthy rich. She lived in a big house, and it was too beautiful to be cheap. To cut everything short, she is rich. Miss Me. At the moment, I thought I've met my helper. After we had a meal together, she went on to discuss the job with me. Apparently, the job was to work for her female friend as her help. A woman in her 40s who has two kids, both girls, but no husband. We made plans to meet the friend the following week. After everything, I went back home. I told my family about this job and we all agreed that it was a good opportunity. The day finally came and we met her friend. Everything was finalized, but because of the nature of the job, I had to move in with her and her two daughters. On that very day I started work, she called me to her room and proposed an alternative to me. Miss Me. Hmm. This is how it all started. This woman, my boss, she proposed that if I sleep with girls while she watched, she's going to help me with my education and even support my family. I was confused and shocked. So I asked her, why? She said, that's the kind of help she wants from me, and I have 24 hours to give her an answer. After battling with myself for hours, I agreed to her proposal, thinking that after all, she just wants to watch me having an intercourse with someone. Little did I know.